Please don't use this. My family's gonna kill me.
Dreaming of Havana but can't get away? Just head over to Central Park on a summer Sunday and the rumblings of congas will have you feeling like you're there in a quick second. I'm your girl Kat Lazo and you're watching Barrio USA, a Thrillist original series. I don't know a lot about Rumba, but what I do know is that it's a big party with lots of drumming and lots of dancing. Before I hit up Central Park in order to experience it for myself, I'm gonna take my first ever Rumba dance class in order to get my feet wet.
I'm back.
But I'm dragging my girl Ada because I don't want to embarrass myself alone. Yes, you brought coffee because I'm gonna need some energy for this class.
I figured.
I'm really grateful that you're gonna take this class with me because I'm really nervous. I'm actually a horrible dancer.
I've actually taken salsa classes before and I was so shocked to see how different it was than the salsa that you dance in the sala at home during the family parties.
Okay, so basically what you're trying to tell me is that you're gonna be the expert here.
No, I'm
yes,
not.
That's why I needed a friend to like hold my hand, calm me down. But we got this.
Yes.
Let's go. I don't want to be late. We're headed to learn more about Rumba. Now it's time to learn for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so you're teaching us Rumba.
Yeah.
What kind of Rumba are you teaching us today?
So there are different kinds of rumba. Well, there is the Latin kind, which is more international, and then we have an American kind. That's the one we're gonna learn today. And it's more social, it's a little easier to learn.
Okay.
And it's also considered to be the dance of love.
I just met you, so we gotta work our way up to there.
Okay, are you guys
Let's get
ready?
the basics.
Let's get started?
The
All right.
basics.
So first we'll learn the box, which is the basic step for rumba. The hips are very important. And it used to be a game of seduction between the male and female. When we bend our knees, a lot of people think, oh, let's shake the hips, but it starts from the knee, yeah. We don't want to move from the waist up. Make a box with the right foot, bend knee, and switch to the other side. So we're always alternating left, right, together. Shall we try together now? I think it'll be easier.
Sure.
Yeah? So here, this is gonna be...
We're moving
always
very fast. You didn't even buy me lunch.
Side together, left foot forward. Quick, left. Come on, come on.
No, it's fun. It's fun. It's
Well,
just
look at
my
you.
own anxiety.
Quick,
Well, I forgot what we're doing.
quick,
Okay.
quick, slow. Gonna go here
This
and
way.
zip.
Oh, yes, so graceful.
Hopefully I'm better at drumming than I am at dancing.
And I'm actually gonna stay and practice a little bit more.
You did so well though.
Now, I pride myself on being both a native New Yorker and a Latina, but even I never heard a rumba in the park, which is why I'm so excited to meet up with the OG rumberos,
OG, what does OG mean?
who have not only managed to keep the music alive for decades, but they're also passing along the tradition to future generations. So we're here in Central Park. What's going on with these drums? What's rumba in the park?
It's harmony and happy and spiritual. Like you gotta feel happy when you come to the rumba.
Después que termina la rumba, ellos dicen me curé.
Rumba is el expression of what we are.
I see, there's 3 drums. Can you explain how it all plays together?
No.
No.
Basically, rumba is a Cuban party. Within that, the African rhythms that came to Cuba. It's just a bunch of people having fun.
They come on Sunday only. This is my chance to say hello.
Yeah.
Because he's busy, I'm busy.
Start a rumba with anything, with a pair of spoons, a box, whatever. The singing, of course, is a big part of it, but without the dancing, you can't have a rumba. There's a pattern to it. It's very choreographed, all the while having fun with it.
Even now they want to play the rumba.
Since the 1950s, Cuban rumberos have kept the music alive by meeting up in this park every week, attracting drummers from different races and nationalities who saw rumba as a way to reconnect to their Latin roots. Though I can learn more about rumba's history, I'm meeting up with the first woman to play rumba in the park, a space that's usually dominated by men.
Just making some coffee. You want some?
Yes, please.
It's espresso. It's strong.
I like it strong, so let's
I like
do
it strong too.
There are many women, who participate in rumba in the park.
Oh, I'd like to see a lot more women take the drum.
Is that why you started Son del Barrio?
Yeah. very few of the band leaders that were out here were actually reaching out to the women. There would be a young guy say, give me a chance. They'd bring him up. He was great. They'd surround him. They'd teach him. With a girl, oh, she better be pretty and she better sing. And then everybody's taking turns to see who's going to be her boyfriend. I have women in the band. I have veterans, the older guys. I believe when you mix them together, you can learn and you can grow. See, I came from a generation where I heard Tito Puente. I heard Mozart. These kids aren't hearing that.
Well, thankfully they have folks like you, like the OG from Rumba in the Park, you know, to pass on that legacy. How did you come to start participating in Rumba in the Park?
Through my brother.
When I started coming here, I was 17 years old, 1975. Wow. I had been on the street in a bad way, and then I was back on the street doing good, not bad. I used to spend 8 hours a day at home practicing. Could you hold that for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. First one would be the bass. The second, that would be a little more complicated. That would go. And that accompanies the bass. Then the third drum is the solo drum. And that comprises the wawanko rhythm, which is the basic rumba rhythm that everybody plays.
All right, what's an easy beat that you're gonna show me? I'm so nervous.
All right,
Yayito
so
will be nice to me.
this hand stays where it is.
Okay.
This hand comes up here. This is your pulse. This keeps the beat. So the pulse is basically just, right. Oh, you don't have to chop it. You're not chopping.
Oh.
Keep your so keep it flat. And then this hand is gonna do this.
Okay, here we go. Yayito, I'm so sorry.
Try it. Just give it a try.
Well, it's been a great interview with Yayito.
The rumba's been played here in the park since the 1950s, maybe even before that. There was a dance club called the Park Palace. Drummers would come out and play in the park on their breaks and stuff like that, just to get away from the whole club scene.
While the hippie girls were topless in the fountain, the rumberos were right by the lake, right by the benches, and we were playing beats centuries old. All the young Latinos gravitated there. It was like a ritual. It was like a Latino ritual. Rituals that were taught to Africans like way, way back. In the Caribbean days, Sunday was their day of cleansing. They would dress all in white to drum. We were going back into history, back into time. To be in the middle of it, you feel the vibration of the drums. You feel it.
You can take me out of the park. You cannot take my song out of the park.
Absolutely.
It's been here. It's gonna stay here forever.
I hope in the future I can see more integrated bands. It's good to know how to take what's inside of you and bring it out into music. It's a wonderful thing.
It's a form of communication.
Yeah, you know, the drum, that's what unites us all.
Rumba in the Park is obviously one poppin' celebration. So next time that you're in New York City, Central Park on a Sunday, make sure to listen out for the congas and experience Rumba in the Park for yourself. This season in Barrio USA, we're hitting up New York and Miami. Tune in every week as we highlight the hidden gems of Latinx subcultures. Till next time, Thrillist, deuces.